Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Thursday. I love this today. We've got gorgeous zebras on the calendar. Now, I've always loved zebras, or as we call them here in the UK, zebras, because they've always been a sense of childlike spirit for me. You know, when I was young, I had a zebbie, and it was my first ever toy. I think I was nearly 1 when my mum bought it for me. And it stayed with me all through my childhood. I took it everywhere with me, and I still have it today. And I want to show you my zebbie, because you can see that my zebbie here is the same age as me. So zebbie is 46 years old and has stood the test of time. And all the stripes have come off zebbie because he's so old, but he's also so beautiful. And even when you look at him, even though he's a toy, you can kind of see a sense of wisdom in him, because he's a very wise old soul, and he's been with me forever. So zebras have always been really childlike and fun for me, and beautiful creatures, you know, very horse-like, but something a bit magical about them too. So I thought, before I even read what the message is about on the calendar, I thought I'm going to Google the spiritual meaning of the zebra, and I looked at my animal totems deck, and I'm quite surprised the zebra isn't in here. Or if it is, it's hiding and I can't find the card. So the spiritual meaning, it says the zebra salutes those who have been through a tough time but kept their free spirit. Isn't that beautiful? Divine Feminine, the angels are saluting you today, saying you've been through a tough time, which we all have as a twin flame, but especially as a Divine Feminine, and you've kept your free spirit, which means you've got through this, you've lifted up your vibration, you've stayed strong, you've stayed true to your heart, and you've carried on. You've not given up. You've really trusted in all that you feel and all the signs you receive, and that's also set you free. So this is also a great message today, that all the work you're doing is working for you, because it's setting you free, and it's helping you to feel at peace with the journey and at one with all things. It says, it symbolises the free and wild spirit that lives in everyone. Because of this trait, the zebra totem is a symbol of freedom. Now, they're messing up my words a bit there, because what they're telling me is, through the silence and the separation, and sometimes the miscommunication, sometimes the masculine say things in the wrong way, and it makes us triggered and upset, and we struggle. But through all of that, we remain strong, and we learn to see through the illusion. So really what the zebra is representing today, and what the angels want you to know, that if you see a zebra today, what the message is for you, is that you've come so far and you've become so strong through those tough times, but you've learned, and you are still learning now, to surrender the journey and to give it to God, and to trust the love, and to know that when you give your cares, worries, concerns and struggles to heaven, and it's replaced in you with peace, you feel better. You feel stronger, more powerful, more at ease with the journey, and you learn how to go with the flow. So I feel you may see a zebra today. A zebra may come to you as a toy in a shop, or you may see it on social media. Maybe you go somewhere and there's a zebra there. A zebra top, you could see a zebra in many ways, but the zebra spirit is coming to you to say you are strong, you are tough, and you are saluted by heaven for being who you are. So give yourself a big, strong pat on the back today, Divine Feminine, for being you. And the message says, the more grateful I am, the more good experiences float my way. So when you're just loving life, giving back to you, feeling grateful, things float towards you. Things flow into your life, because there's no limitation there. There's no restrictions there. There's no pressure there. You know, there's no resistance there, because we've let go and we're just trusting and allowing things to flow. And yesterday, you know, one of you guys asked me about catalysts and why they come into our lives and all of these things. And what you have to understand is everything, absolutely everything, from the moment you're born to this moment now, is guiding you towards your union and guiding you towards your mission and the reason why you've come. And whether that's a lover that you're dealing with because they are in a relationship with them, or someone that you've been through real pain within the past, like a really abusive connection or something that's really hurt you. Or, if your twin now seems to be acting crazy and you don't know what they're doing, or you don't understand the behavior, trust that it's all leading you somewhere new. It's all leading you somewhere magical, somewhere where you are understood and known for who you are by soul family and people in your field of work, things you want to do. You're being guided. So everything has purpose. So it's not about needing to be away from the catalyst and all these things. It's about knowing that everything happens for a reason. Bless everyone and bless everything, because everything leads you where you're meant to be. And I've spoke about it many times. Without my catalyst, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't be sharing these videos. I wouldn't know where to share my videos, and I wouldn't be with George. And if George hadn't experienced his catalyst, he wouldn't be with me. So everything has purpose. And that's what we are learning on this journey. Everything has purpose. Even when we get rejected by someone or something, even if it's to do with work or a home or a situation, it's always a redirection towards the right path, towards something better and even more fabulous and magical than you can even understand. So, if you have plans with your twin and your twin breaks those plans at the last minute and it hurts your feelings, rise above that feeling it's ego-based, because in spiritual truth, when you do spend time together, it's going to be more magical and more wonderful and more fabulous than it ever would have been if you'd have followed through on those plans. So trust the journey. Everything happens for a reason, to grow you and help you to understand your truth. And be flexible, be adaptable, be patient, be calm, be kind, be loving, but also do you. See this time now when you may be in separation or not communicating as much as you want or not quite where you want to be as a great opportunity, an opportunity to do you and to focus on joy. So I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards today to really enhance this message. I'm going to bring in the Divine Feminine Transformation Affirmations by the amazing Sandra, and I'm going to bring in the Romantic Love Oracle and Affirmations by me. So what do we need to know today, please, angels, as Divine Feminines? What do we need to know? There we go, 3 cards. Oh, wow, beautiful. I'm blessed. Blessings on the way. What do we need to know? Thank you, angels. So I'm just taking out any cards I feel are jumping. So this is going to give you a little extra boost today and a little extra message. So we've got accept yourself. Now, isn't this beautiful? Because we spoke about this yesterday. Accepting ourselves just as we are, loving ourselves just as we are, body, mind and soul. I love my body and I love my mind. And when we do that, things feel much better. Things feel blessed. And that's what the angels are saying to you. Blessings are on the way. I am blessed. So these are great affirmations today to use to feel good and to uplift your vibration and to focus on joy. I am blessed. I love myself. I love my body, my mind, my soul, my spirit. I love who I am. And that doesn't mean you're being vain or you're blowing your own trumpet or, you're feeling above everyone else. It means you are in your power, feeling strong. Because you've been through a lot. That's why the zebras come through today. To say, we are giving you a real pat on the back and saluting you for getting through this journey. And for keep going and for being you. And for enduring all the things you endure. So feel good today. Blessings are on the way. The angels are guaranteeing this to you. Especially if you're seeing bees and, all the signs that show this to you. Let yourself be loved. I allow love into my life, and that's so powerful. Sometimes when we get hurt by our twin, or we've been through a bad marriage or a bad situation, or we've been let down, we can put barriers up around our heart. Allow love in. I allow love into my life, and this is in many, many ways, not just with your twin, but in life, friendships, connections with colleagues, people you're connecting with every day, the way you see love around you, the way the universe shows that love to you. You may see a billboard with a big heart on, or a couple holding hands, or something that just warms your heart. That's the universe loving you. That's God saying to you, you are perfect and beautiful and so special. You are loved beyond measure. We can't even imagine how loved we are. We don't allow ourselves to believe it sometimes, but we are so loved and special. The Creator knows every single hair on your head. That's how special you are. So let yourself be loved. And when you allow love into your life and you're operating in a high vibration, your masculine automatically does the same because you are one. I am shining my light bright. So when we do this, we shine bright. And some people have asked me, how do we do that, Liz? How do we shine bright? Be authentic. Be you. Rise above fear. Focus on joy. Do things you love. We all go through doubts on this journey, but we get through them quicker by operating in love. So focusing on the power of the love, focusing on things you love to do. If you're having a struggle or something's on your mind, maybe you just need to take a step back for today. Turn off your phone, turn off social media, stop thinking about it all and just distract yourself with something else, something you love to do, maybe your favourite film, especially not if it's going to remind you of your twin or anything that's going to stress you out, but your favourite film or, going for a walk or going to a museum or going for a run or doing some exercise or meditating or anything you love to do. Maybe going by the ocean or going in a forest or, just doing something that really lights you up inside, something you're passionate about, focusing on service. That's what I used to do. Whenever I went into fear and ego and struggle and stress on this journey, I would always turn to service. How can I help? How can I be of service? What can I do to help others? Because when we help others, we help ourselves. And I don't mean helping your twin. I mean being of service, being of light, doing things you love to do. I am open to receiving love. See how the angels repeat this? I am open to receiving love. I allow love into my life. Pretty much the same affirmation here. So be open to receiving love. Be open to the blessings coming to you now. Be open to it all. And I'm following my heart at all times. Even when you get hurt or when you get stung, remember you are being guided in the right direction when you follow your heart. And everything you're doing, your masculine mirrors. You take the lead as the leader and they follow. And that's why it's so powerful when we just let go. We no longer need to force the connection. We allow it to be. I no longer take things personally, and this is such a big lesson that we learn not only as a divine feminine, but in life. To not care what people think, to not take it personally when your masculine is saying nasty things or cancelling plans or, having a stress over something, because it's never really about you anyway. It's about them and their thoughts and their feelings. So obviously you affect them because you are one. And they love you and desire you and want you, but it's their own frustration, their own anger and their own situation and their own mind that creates any negative feedback to you or any negative, words or things. So never take it personally. Rise above it and feel at peace and know that it's not a reflection of you, it's a reflection of them. And I'm balancing giving and receiving in all areas of my life. And this is absolutely what we do, because we do overgive as a divine feminine. We do try too hard to keep it going. We do stress over everything and wonder what more we can do. And all we have to do is shine bright, be ourselves and love life and give back to ourselves. And when we do that, the doors begin to open. And that's where many of you are right now. And if you're not there yet, it's coming. But you must believe and let go and trust and, stop worrying so much, because God is in charge and there's nothing to fear. You are safe and loved and protected. And that's why I'm here on the channel every day. Some days you're going to love me. Some days you're going to hate me. And you know what? That's okay, because that's what soul sisters do. We give you the right advice at the right time that you need to hear. And sometimes those messages will boost you up. Sometimes those messages will trigger you. Sometimes those messages will make you really look in the mirror and face your own fears. And that's what you're here for, to grow, evolve and change. And you know what? You're going to do the same for others. You've already done that for your twin. Now it's time to do it for you. So raise your vibration today. Zebras are coming to you to say, be grateful. because the more grateful you are, the more good experiences will float your way. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.